Hey guys, how's it going? I just got out of my plastic surgeon's office for a checkup. Like I told you on Monday, today's Wednesday, so I'm about 2.5 weeks post-op from plastics. Monday, I reached out to my plastic surgeon's office because I wanted to know if there's anything that I could do to try to expedite the removal of my last two drains that I have. Both of them go into my butt. I had significant trauma to my butt from my surgery because of the nature of the procedure that I had. I had auto-augmentation, which means that they take tissue, not fat, but tissue, and they basically reinsert it into my butt to give my, give my booty a little bit of a more feminine shape and blah, 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 to give my booty a pop. Anyway, so I'm still collecting a lot of fluid in my drains. Typically, I shouldn't be doing this when I'm driving, but I brought my little log sheet of everything. So it looks like I'm averaging, in my right butt cheek about 110 cc's a day, and then in my right butt cheek about 55, 60 or something like that. So it's gone down a little bit, but still not a lot. So anyway, so he got me in there today, and took off my compression suit and all that sort of stuff, and he was feeling my butt. He's like, oh yeah, I can feel fluid, building under here. So he said, considering the amount of trauma that your body went through with your surgery, I'm not surprised by this. He told me some bad news. He's like, don't be surprised if you have these drains in for 6 weeks total. I was like, 6 weeks? You're killing me, Smalls. But, small price to pay. I'm almost at 4 weeks now, and I've lived with them this far, so, if I'm more than halfway through it, then that's fine. But anyway, so to try to help expedite, what he did was he put me in a smaller compression suit. So this is tighter. Let me tell you, it feels tighter. Me and the nurse were like trying to fit me in to see if I'd, fit into this thing. It's like stuffing a goddamn sausage, but that's what happened. So anyway, so not only did they they put a smaller suit on me, they also took some foam padding. It's probably an inch or two thick, and they cut 2 little squares and they put it under my butt. I can't show you, obviously, I'm in my car, but they stick it basically right underneath your butt cheeks, and that way it helps promote good drainage. He said, what's happening? Because I told him, he said, what are you doing during the day? And I said, I'm just sitting down. I'm working, I work at home in an office sort of thing. He said, are you moving around a lot in your seat? And I was like, maybe. He's like, you need to be sitting still and not moving. You need to let those 2 pieces of flesh, because I inserted a piece of flesh into your butt. It has to now grow and join and adhere to the existing tissue in your butt. And if you're sitting in your, think about these are 2 pieces of flesh. He's like, if you're just sitting there, I put them like this. If you're sitting in your office chair and you're shifting around, stuff like that, they're never gonna stick together. So try to stay more still, which is kind of funny because I never stay still. He said, try to stay more still. That with the tighter compression suit, plus the foam underneath to make it even tighter and, make them more smooshed up together, then hopefully that will help expedite the drainage. So that's what we're going to try to do. Let me tell you guys, this compression suit is tight. Like it's, it was tight before. And I'm not sure if it's because my swelling has gone down some or what, or it just needs to be tighter. This person's way too slow. Sorry. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. I'm going to try this. I'm going to continue to, to measure the output, every day, and then we'll see. And then I guess the next step is scheduling an appointment with the plastic surgeon when I feel that the output has reduced enough to a point where we can probably think about removing one of them the most. So we'll see. So I'm sitting on this, even now, just sitting here in my car. I've only been gone from their office for about, 10 minutes. I can already feel that it's uncomfortable. And he said that it would be uncomfortable. And I'm thinking it's because there's some fluid buildup. If you think about the curvature, I guess, of your butt. It's not the top part. I can't show you, right? So I have to explain it. So it's not the top part where the fluid is collecting. It's underneath, like right underneath your butt cheek. Like if you were to cup someone's butt, that's where it's collecting. And so that's why he's put this piece of foam underneath it, plus the tighter suit. It's basically really where you sit. So it makes sense. If I'm sitting there fidgeting in my office chair all day long, then maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'll even think about taking my work computer and moving it upstairs into my bedroom, and I can just work from my reclining bed, where I guess I wouldn't necessarily I wouldn't be fidgety so much. I think it's because I fidget a lot because at my office chair, there's armrests, right? So I can hold on to them and probably shift around when I'm on calls and, that sort of stuff. Maybe. So we'll see. I'm going to, continue doing what I'm doing now, sitting, with this additional crap that I have to wear. We'll see how that works. If I don't notice any change in terms of, the output, then maybe I'll look into moving my office locations or changing chairs or whatever. So we'll give it a shot. But anyway, we'll see how this goes, man. It's like I'm a guinea pig. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going by, the experts and what they would. Hey, I'm already here. Sorry, I'm going by the experts in terms of what they recommend. So we'll see. I just got to rest still long enough to let these two pieces of tissue, or essentially these two pieces of meat in my butt, grow together and adhere together. So that way we, that, I guess that's what's got to be done. So anyway, apart from that, he said everything looks good. He said, my scars look really good. I would say the majority of my scabs, gross, sorry, I know. The majority of my scabs are gone. I have one little spot right underneath, or right, at my pubic line, right near my mons pubis, that still has a scab, not ready to come off yet. It's still a tiny bit raw, or the scab's still there. But apart from that, all my other scabs, are gone. I don't have any more scabs around my breasts, whether it be the underside of my breasts, the lollipop thing, or around my areola. None at all. Around my belt lobectomy, no, I don't have any more, with the exception, like I said, of right near my mons. So that's good, I guess. So just got to keep doing what I'm doing and just whatever. Oh, he did say probably have more protein, especially considering I'm a DS patient. He said all the protein that you're getting right now is draining out of your system. They're in those two little bulbs that are hanging off of those tubes. So, I typically go for 100 grams of protein minimum a day anyway, so I guess I'll probably kick it up. Maybe that means I'll just supplement by taking an extra Premier Protein or something like that. I eat plenty of protein, but couldn't hurt to kick it up, just because right now it's all, from what he says, it's all draining out of me. He's like, that's what the fluid is. It's just, proteins in your body. So if I got to kick up the protein, then I guess I do. So that's about it, I guess. So I'm going to keep on heading home, hopefully before rush hour hits, and I'll check up with you guys a little bit later. All right? Hope you all are good. Talk to you. Bye.